Hello everyone, Fluffy here. Well, as you can see by the title, this is an update on my niece and her gallbladder. So, as I explained to y'all on Sunday, she had gone to the emergency room on Friday. She had called her mom and said she was in real severe pain, and so they took her and they had determined that it was gallstones and that her gallbladder was inflamed. Well, she's never had surgery before, so she kind of freaked out a little bit and told them she wasn't going to have it, so she came home. And so on Sunday, and one of the things is she she was supposed to start some classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, and so she was determined not to miss these classes, which was another reason why she didn't want to have surgery. So, excuse me, so she wanted to at least to try to make it till Thursday, and then she would go in and have the surgery. Well, her gallbladder had different ideas. We went Sunday with my mother to breakfast, went walking around Aldi's, I did the haul, and so she was laying down, and actually she was laying on the couch when I did the haul, and I just saw on her face that she wasn't doing well, and I talked to her a while, and so she said, yeah, I think it would be best if I went back in. So on Sunday night, or Sunday afternoon, we went to the emergency room again, and they had said that, you know, if she had changed her mind and decided to do the surgery, just go to the emergency room and tell them that. Well, you know how emergency rooms are, and it took forever to get seen. It didn't seem that busy, but they had a lot of emergencies come in. So Sunday night, they put her in a room, and what's today, Wednesday? Monday, the emergency room had messed up, because when we finally got to the back and things, and not even then, before we went back, they were trying to get ahead of everything, so anybody that needed an IV, they did triage, then they sent them back there to draw blood and to do an IV to kind of get things rolling so they would be all set by the time they saw the doctor. The lady that drew her blood and gave her the IV told her, well, looking by your records, they will probably do the surgery tomorrow, meaning Monday, so you can eat but not past midnight. So, excuse me, because she was feeling so bad, the only thing she had eaten at that point was breakfast, so there was a couple of cold sandwiches from the vending machine, and then she had taken some banana chips with her. So by the time we saw the surgeon, they were not happy that the nurse had told her that, because had she not eaten, they would have done the surgery. They would have done the surgery Sunday night. But so the surgeon was going to look for that nurse. So they put her up to the room, and the next day they were going to have to squeeze her in, but they did have an appointment for like to do the surgery at like 1 o'clock. Well, 1 o'clock rolls around, 2 o'clock rolls around, 3 o'clock rolls around, and so finally they said they're going to take her down. So they take her down, they get her in a pre-op room, we go downstairs, we're sitting with her, and about 6:30 they come in and say that she and another patient had gotten bumped because an emergency surgery had come in. So she had the option of either hanging on and waiting till about 9 or 10, and it could mean not getting surgery till midnight, or it could also mean that she doesn't get it at all, depending on how late the emergency surgery ran. So Denise was real thirsty and stuff, so, you know, she asked me, she asked her mom, I told her, and so did the mother, that it was totally up to her. So she chose to drink something and eat something. So it got pushed back until yesterday. So yesterday, about, come on, Fluff, you can remember. About 12:30, 1 o'clock, they took her down, and they said she would definitely get the surgery. And matter of fact, Monday, they at least took the niece downstairs. The other person that got bumped, they didn't even take them downstairs to the surgery area. So she ended up getting her gallbladder removed at about 1 o'clock. It took about an hour. So she's doing fine. I was able to bring her home last night, probably about 6 o'clock. She was really hungry, and so the kid got her a Panera salad, and she really liked it, but she couldn't eat all of it because right before we had left the hospital, they had brought her evening meal or her lunch meal. I think it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock maybe. She didn't eat her meatloaf. She ate her roll and her mashed potatoes, and I don't know if this is too much detail for y'all, but I'm just trying to, you know, kind of help you see, you know, what had happened. But she came home, and so she's very sore. Hurts for her to get up and get down. They have encouraged her to walk around to release the gas they put in there. So the biggest incision, which is at the top, is what's hurting her. So right now she's sleeping, but a little later I will encourage her to at least get up and come in the living room. I'm not pushing it so much now. They said in a couple of days she'll be feeling much better, and I think so. She's a tough cookie, so it's her first surgery ever, and she was still very nervous and things, but she got through it. She was in pretty good spirits, and she goes, "I'm laughing, but I'm terrified," and we're like, well, that's understandable. So I appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers for her. It really means a lot to both of us. Like I said, right now she's probably not in the mood to be in front of the camera, but as soon as she wants to and I film a video, I'll have her do a little cameo, you know, lean over, say hi, something like that. But it means a lot to me that y'all were sending advice, and because I never mind advice, because a lot of people have had this surgery, and I appreciate it. And for all the thoughts and prayers, they really, really do mean a lot to me. So I hope this was enough information for y'all. Can't really give any more out than that, but nothing else really happened. It was pretty routine once they got things rolling. So God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.